Everybody, I'm Dr. Scout from LGBT Health Link. Each week we bring you a roundup of everything you need to know about our community's health. So let's get right to it and find out what's hot for the week of May 2nd, 2015. First up, a new study looking at cervical cancer screenings for Black queer women found that patient-provider communication was a problem. The study authors recommended that doctors take time to get to know patients, not make judgments or assumptions, and get more training in our health issues. Really, all doctors could use this advice. Next up, a recent study of gay and bi men found that 69% of them had HPV, which can cause genital warts, and 42% of the people with HPV had high-risk HPV, a major cause of anal cancer. So if you're a gay man, that's one type of cancer you should be paying attention to. These rates are scarily high. Luckily, there is a vaccine for people under 26, so we need to spread that news to everybody now. And whatever your age, keep the condom on. Next up, we know LGBT people smoke at rates that are 50% higher than others, but research on why has been scarce. Well, a new study sheds very interesting light on the issue. A recent study of gay and bi men shows that those with sexual minority-related traumas were more likely to smoke. If you had 1, 2, 3, or 4 traumas, your odds of smoking were 1.7, 2.2, 2.9, and 6.9 times higher, respectively. Sadly, 60% of the sample had experienced sexual minority-related trauma, so this could be the smoking gun on why we smoke more. Next study kind of shows that LGBT health research is rarer than hen's teeth at the National Institutes of Health. This new study highlighted that out of the 78,827 NIH-funded research projects in 2012, only 26 focused on LGBT non-HIV related health issues. While this builds on another study that included T, this one didn't. Plus, 20 out of the 27 institutes and centers at NIH awarded absolutely zero funding in this area at all in 2012. So this is a loud counterpoint to a new op-ed by National Cancer Institute staff entitled "Small is Essential: The Importance of Subpopulation Research and Cancer Control." So it seems everybody agrees we need to do more subpopulation research. We think actually having NIH include LGBT researchers in their career development initiatives is a great first step to making this happen. Our next story, do you eat out too much? Many of us do. Do you love drag queens? Many of us also do. Well, then we've got the series for you. Cooking with Drag Queens, a new YouTube series, is here to teach everyone new skills to keep you eating at home, where we know the food is usually healthier. It's like Julia Child meets RuPaul. And in our last story this week, it was a historic week for the acceptance of trans people, which means it's a historic week for our health. Jenner's interview on ABC set a new standard for vulnerability that helped silence many bigots. There's been a lot of media coverage, but we especially like these two signs of how times are changing. First is an article on how late-night comedians are changing to respectful trans jokes now. And second, an article on how to talk respectfully about trans issues in, of all places, Playboy magazine. And they quote me. So be sure to catch those two things. That's it. That is our LGBT health and wellness roundup for this week. If you like us, please subscribe and share, and catch us every week here for everything you need to know about our community's health.